Hello and welcome in everyone. My name is Gunnoodle and I am proud to bring you this presentation of the Fallen Kings Championship. We have for you the Division 2 Losers Bracket Finals. A best of three between Shinigami, who has been on a Cinderella run as of late, falling down to the losers bracket in the very first round of the playoffs, and have made it all the way this far against the dominant Lose With Perfection, who has been on a rampage all the way up until they met the number one team in Division 2, Navi, and they fell after a fantastic game. But now they're here in the loser bracket finals looking to get, but they're out for vengeance. They're out for blood. Winner of this does face Navi in the grand finals. We have one team trying to complete that Cinderella story and another out for vengeance. Who prevails? We have a best of three for you today. Map number 1 will be Carried Off. Map number 2 will be Die Scraper. And if the decider is needed, it will be Dark Carnival. Some hype action for you today. Shinigami has improved a metric ton since falling down into the loser bracket. I counted them out immediately, and they've made it this far. So props to them. But Lose With Perfection has been a unit. They've been dominant. Will we see the upset? Or will Lose With Perfection continue on their quest for vengeance against Navi? Find out right here. What's up, Art? Welcome in. So we're just waiting on one more ready up before we get underway. I'm looking forward to this. The stakes are high. Winner goes to the grand finals. What's up, Moment? Welcome in. Shinigami riding an impressive... Now here's the advantage here. Shinigami has actually just played last week. They played a best of 2 against Catass, and Carried Off was actually one of those maps. Will that come to their advantage? We'll find out as we are live. Charge Spit, Jock Smoke for the opening attack. It looks like Lose Perfection wants to attack on the outside as they are set up for it. Maybe a Death Charge potential would give themselves all the momentum early. We will find out. Shinigami will be on the Survivor side. And in they go, attacking in the rear. They're trying to get a Rochelle splits off. They're going to get a tri-cap in the spit right away. Oh my god. Lose With Perfection off to a great start. That jockey's still not cleared, and they're going to eat a metric ton of damage. Almost 30% off the opener. And you couldn't ask for a better start than that. Smoker is going to get picked off. It is a 75% tank. So very late. It's going to be fought up near the top of the staircase. And I don't know why they're so split. Is there a set of pills back here? Looks like there are. And 2K will pop them. His teammates will be Kazad, Prim, and Diaz. We have the Boomer spawning up on top of the semi. It's struggling a little bit. They're going to pick this off, I think. Yeah. I don't know if that was intentional. There's the Skeet Charger going for something, and Shinigami kind of brings it back a little bit. Getting a nice shutdown there after the opening tri-cap. What massive damage came out of that opener. As I was saying, Shinigami did just play a total of 2, and they played half a Carried Off. They were able to knock Catass out in Chapter 2. So, that might come to their advantage, but after that tri-cap, it seems like Lose With Perfection hasn't lost a step yet, but they were able to shut down the second hit. Let's see what they do coming up on this tense. We have a tri-cap with the Boom. Smoke Jock Hunt. Setting up on top of the tents is the Boomer looking for an arc. They're going to call for it. Here comes the Hunter from the top. And what a beautiful Skeet coming out. Jockey melted down. The Smoke Boom's just going to go. They're going to land a single Boom off the arc and nothing else. And another beautiful shutdown. A nice Skeet coming out. And they will be able to take the staircase. And I do believe the tank is going to be fought on the other side. I don't know if they bring it back here. They might be able to. But I don't know if they want to or if they want to push it up. We're about 5% away, and we got another attack up. It's going to be another tri-cut, this time with Spit. They're going to try and catch survivors out. 2 lagging behind. There's going to be a charge Spit. Hunter's going to go and maybe try and keep him in. Jockey grabs onto Ellis. Hunter trying to cover. They're going to be able to clear everything up, but they get a little bit more damage off the charge Spit. And I think Shinigami is going to stay in the back, or are they going to push it up? No, they're going to push it up here. They just split up out a little bit. We have the first tank for Lose Perfection going to be up in the hands of Twilight as he begins rotating it in. That alarm car is hittable if he can rotate around to it. Is he going for the insta-commit? He is! Immediately on an Ellis. He lands punch arm 1. Does he have the corner? No, he misses the follow. That's going to be a single boom. He gets another punch onto Ellis. He's going to have the corner. Goes for the boom target. That's going to be a in cap onto Kazad. Survivors regroup at 3. Smoker is spawned up in a bit of an awkward position. He has a charger as well. He's down to 2.4k. He's trying to corral Coach. He does have a punch, but again, no corner. Smoker might be able to grab them. Coach is chasing that Smoker, and he self-clears. Nicely done. Rochelle might die, though. And it looks like Shinigami's actually just going to run it for it. They're going to go for it. They're not messing with this tank. Kazad has died. So they're down 3 already. To 142 with the bonus. And they're going to just try and send the rush. Tank is a little bit too far behind. If they don't land any of these SI, I think Shinigami has a free save room. Charger tries to slow it down. Gets chip leveled. And they're going to be able to make it because the jockey, they're not in position. And they are in. Shinigami blitzes by the tank with 3 and holds on to what little bonus they have left. A 497 opening chapter score.
Job once he became a zombie, now was he? True, he was a zombie, but he was also our only pilot.
Man, that was some shit. The pilot becoming a zombie right before our eyes. Nice shooting, Nick.
But I've always said, the strong suit of Lose with Perfection has been their survivor play. Will they live up to the task here? 497, that's an easy beat. It's not even full distance. We'll see if their survivor play is on it today. As we are live, second half of chapter 1. And they are just going to rush in. Nothing to stop them. They melt down that charge. Jockey from behind will connect. Can they clear it out? A couple of spit ticks come out from Ellis. There's a smoke pool back into the spit. A little bit sloppy there. And they're going to save the spitter. And it's going to be about 8%. So a pretty solid attack. But you know what? Got to remember, Shinigami took about 30% there. So I'm sure Loose Perfection is happy about that one.
Reload.
As they begin the drive forward. 1-2-2 because the spitter did save. It's going to be a hunter. It will be a charger. So some damage potential here. But look at Loose Perfection's pace. They know these SI are down. Hunter spawns up behind the bus. Going from the front. Just pounced around trying to distract. They immediately focus the charger. They're going to melt that down. Hunter should die off as well. No, it does connect, but the spit's a little bit off the mark. And the boomer just did not go. They kill off the spit.
Reloading.
The boomer has not gone yet. And I'm not sure if it will. So Lose Perfection. And that boomer way off the mark. That will give them a quad. I'm not sure how they want. I'm not sure why they want the quad this early, but I guess do what you gotta do. Okay. We'll see LWP slow it down a little bit. Nick is taking the lead. That is Twilight. Their position 1. Their position 2 will be Sunset Shimmer. The quad is up on this staircase. Gonna be a kind of... It's gonna be difficult for them to land this here. Bit of a stalemate right now. Nick pushing forward along with Coach. The other SMGs are behind the dumpster. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I've been called worse. And they're going to send it. And the quad, they don't look like they're ready. They might just be saving. That was a great bait from LWP, but they're just going to let them go in. Looks like they want to send the quad here. No, they're going to send the charger now, and it bounces off the wall. I don't know what that's all about.
Everybody grab a weapon.
So they sack the quad. They didn't want it. Why'd they sack and do it to begin with? I'm not sure. But Lose Perfection's still really healthy. Of course, Shinigami was half dead at this point. And that's going to bring the tank. Nice tunk out from Twilight. Looks like they're going to go back. All the SI are in the front, so they're going to have to all corral from the front here. And they should be able to get back, no problem. And I think they're going to fight it in the building. Kazad has this tank. Nice car hit. It's going to bounce down to the other side, but I think Lose Perfection is going to stay inside. All the spawns are already up. So they know exactly where they're at. And they killed the smoker. I don't know. Shinigami's SI play, a little bit questionable right now. Killing off the smoker. I don't know if that actually gives them what they want. I think that gives them a boomer. Maybe they want the boomer. Because Kazad is rolling in. Driving Ellis up the stairs. He's got no corner yet. He's trying to do some freaky movement right now. I don't know what that's all about. He does land the 2 boom. This could end up being huge. He misses that follow-up punch. Now he's got himself stuck. He's down to 1.4. Rest of the support's gonna have to go. Jockey from the rear gets M2, and that's gonna get killed off, I think. They get a pounce down below. That should be a rock. And it will. He might be able to get an in-cap off of this. No, he won't. That's a 5-punch survivor. And he punches him away. And he dies. Lose with Perfection is going to walk away with a hefty lead in game 1.
Look out!
579 points of bonus remaining. And probably only about 2 more attacks if they're lucky. They need to send it now. They have a 2 and 2. It's going to be a smoke charge. So maybe they can make something happen here, but it's going to be tough.
Reload.
Reloading.
They did sack the boomer.
Why we got guns?
And they're going to try and get a smoke pool stack. And it will work out. They'll get the charge spit, but that's gonna eat into the DB a little bit. And they actually get a full in cap out of it. So nice little attack here at the tail end. But they're still going to have 469 points of bonus. And they might be able to stagger some at the end, but I don't know if it's going to be a full attack. Although he's probably just going to go for it. They're still down 3 spawns. Hunter has to go, maybe slow them down. And they're sending it. There's no SI ready. They're going to walk this in. From the back. They close Ellis out. Who gets his... Oh, it's a double cap. The charger goes in to cover this. Jockey's getting some good ticks. And a little bit of miscommunication there, and they actually dip him below 400. It will give them the lead. 796 to 497. At the end of 1. Getting ready to go into chapter 2. This is where things can get kind of interesting. They have a jockey, they have a hunter, they have a spitter, they have a charger. In fact, they have everything they want, I would think. So I don't know why they even bother sending this in. Hunt's going to die, the charger's going to get 1. That's going to be a charge spit and a double cap in the front. Screw me and my words, I guess, because they're going to get massive amounts of damage off of this because they've got a nasty jockey separation around the corner. This is going to dip Twilight slow immediately. And Sunset took a lot of damage too. I guess, screw what I have to say. I guess that's why they decided to send it early. You never see that pay off ever, and this time it did. They got a smoke separation. Hunter can cover. I don't know what we're doing right now. If the Hunter gets this, it's gonna be a double cap in the rear.
Smoker!
And they're gonna get the spit onto the pounce. Lose with perfection, getting a little too big for their boots here. They eat an in cap.
Some help over here.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just get you back on your feet.
Their lead ain't that great.
Thanks.
Getting a little too big for their boots, and they are down to one set of pills already. And 43% of the bonus is gone. Or no, they're down to 43%. I stand corrected. We have a tri-cap coming up with the boom, so they don't have the spit for this room, but I don't think they really care. They've gotten huge value off of this. Charger goes ahead and breaks the door. Let's get an LSPB. There is no Hunter to lead disengage. In they go. Smoker tries to lead. Charger's going to connect, and they're going to be able to mop that up. Smoker gets a quick smoke. They get a triple boom in the back. And that will do it for the room attack. Now it's a distance game. I don't see any scenario where this tank doesn't wipe. We've got 2 bleeding. Sunset is at 41 HP, so 2 HP from going slow. Cannonet's the only one who's actually worth anything. Their bonus is already mashed, but look at this tank spawn. And they're going to go back. The Hunter's going to try and cover it. Charger inbound from the door. Going to connect onto Rochelle. No slam. And the Smoker's a little bit off. Look at this forklift. Wait a minute. The forklift hit. Connecting. Off the smoke pull. And this tank's going to go ahead and grind out for the kill. One more will do it. And they are down to survive it early. And only 300 damage to this tank. And it connects onto Twilight. That looked a bit too to the left, but it connected anyway. We got the smoke pull. Boomer's waddling in. No one sees it. It's 2. That's another in cap. Rochelle the only one left, and it looks like we're going to see a wipe and perhaps a turnaround. And the jockey from the rear. A wipe on to lose with perfection after such a huge Chapter 1. They're only going to score 158. And bring their total to 954. Wow. I don't know. I'm out. I don't know. I have no words. That was insane. Shinigami. It's not even Shinigami had great SI play. I mean, Lose with Perfection was just running away from each other. And Shinigami can take the lead. That should be an easy run back on that tank. Holy Shakespeare in the chat. Sheesh. Shakespeare. And they said he was dead. Here we go. Heading into the second half of Chapter 2. They also send it in early, but I don't think it's going to work out for them as they are a little bit slow. They're going to go ahead and get the Hunter. Charger from the... is going to wait to connect on the 2, but the spit's off the mark. And they're going to kill the spitter. So looking at about 5%, but, you know, I don't know. Now they don't have the hit they want for this area. It's really tough to try and bank everything on this hit, but in that open, it's just that whatever happened to Lose with Perfection doesn't happen often. They're gonna kill the Boomer fast. It's gonna come out to 2 off the proxy. Smoker, Jockey, Hunter. Are they gonna send the Hunter in now? We have a big split here. Coach is in the lead, but he's off on his lonesome. The Hunter tries to catch him out. Hunter's chipped. Hunter's chipped more. Is Coach gonna win this? Hunter just jumped back out onto the roof. They don't have a spitter. They have a quad, in fact. Out they go. And they're going to send it in. Hunter's in from the rear, getting stuck on the window. In they go. Smoker connects. Jockey M2. Charger did miss, and the Hunter is dead. So that quad gets shut down. And Shinigami turning the tables. Looking really good right now. Heading into this tank, and they should be able to make it back for free. If they so choose. That's going to be the tank up. Cannonette. We'll have this one, and they're going to start rotating back. Hunt, boom. And a jockey. Where are they going to take this? Do they take it all the way back to the safe room? They're setting up right here. Nice first hit on that forklift from Cannonette. Bringing in the second one. Ooh. Can he get them out the door? Yep, they're going to send in the boom. It's going to land one off the arc. Jock Hunt from the survivor's left side. Hunter is pouncing around. Just making some noise. The jockey did die off. Hunt's still looking for a target. He's up in the air, and he's going to get skeeted for his troubles. And this tank is having trouble getting on the second forklift out. He's not eating a ton of chip, though. He's only down 100. Now he gets it out, and it's flying in. Shinigami's going to push back now. But he should be able to get these forklifts in. Nice hit. No bounce off. Oh, it lands on the roof. Charger looks to stop him. And he's actually down to second pass. He's got to be careful. He might go AI. He wants these forklifts, and they're going the whole way back. Oh, this one flies in. Oh, my God. It's so close. He doesn't get it, though. And this could be bad. 40%, 35%. He's playing with the forklift. He gets a grace period. But he has his forklift stuck. 15, 10, 5, and it's... No, he has sight at 5%. Are you kidding me? He's in. Smoker Hunter Jockey is the support, rotating the survivors around. He gets the early pull. He lands the punch, but it's no corner. He lands another turn punch on the Nick. His support is dead other than Hunter. Rock flies in, gets skeeted out of the air, and this tech is going to get nothing else. Hunter in, he lands another punch. He actually gets a pound separation. He's going to get some damage out of this rock flying in. It's going to connect right onto the dome. Hunter's still not clear. He's down to 1.7. He should get an in cap out of this. Rock connecting. There's the in cap. I don't know how he managed that, but that's going to be all she wrote for that tank.
Yeah, he's so good to us down here. We gotta get you back on your feet.
Boomer behind the bus, looking to delay it a little bit. Gets popped, but not before getting one. So they manage an in cap out of it. But Shinigami might be able to take the lead here as long as they shut down these attacks. Shinigami. As I mentioned before, they're on somewhat of a Cinderella run. They lost in the first round of the playoffs. Look at the smoker from the rear, looking to catch one off guard, but everyone is watching that, gonna get killed off. I think that was just a sack, but they did lose. They moved down to the loser bracket in the very first round of the playoffs, and now here they are in the loser bracket finals on a Cinderella run right now, looking to take down one of the best two teams in Division 2. Loser Perfection, whose only loss was to undefeated Navi. And right now, they've got them on their tail. Winner of this does move on to the grand finals to take on undefeated Navi, who is sitting, waiting, watching to see who they will play. Will it be Shinigami? Will it be Loser Perfection? Who knows? But we have a Charger up right now. A Hunter, a Jockey, a Spitter. Jockey tries to lead. Nice M2 going out. Charger's way off the mark. Hunter is trying to enter him from the rear, it sounds like. And this Charger is chipped down to 317. Hunter leading now. And they back out again. They're playing this game perfectly, and the Hunter's dead. Here comes the Charger, and it gets killed. Coach is the MVP right now. He shuts down that hit all by himself. What a play. 848 is the bonus remaining. Still a lot of map to go, obviously. But they should at least, at minimum, take the lead. Barring disaster. We'll see a tri-cap. That's not a tri-cap, that's a quad. And they could actually just turn the tables in their favor again. Lose a Perfection if they are able to land this quad. Oh, but the Charger Hunter spawn in an awkward spot. And they go, they get one. They get the double cap in the front. Smoker tries to cover, they're gonna get some more damage, but no quad.
Keep it for a bit. Hey, watch out!
A little bit more bonus off the table, but still, they have to make it through this event. And they've got at least one staircase they're gonna have to eat as well. Maybe. They make it through the first one. But I think they're going to set up on the second one here. They have a charged spit and a hunt for it. Boomer's just collateral. Let's get POV on Coach here. He's been leading the way with that shotgun. He's been doing very well. This staircase is a big one. It looks like Ellis is leading the way, actually. Diaz. He played well in his game against Catass. They're trying to chip this Hunter through the wall. It's not connecting, though. Hunter pouncing around. Ellis has made it to the tip-top of the staircase. Charger just spawn up. Hunter will be leading the engage, I imagine. This is one of the bigger hits of this chapter. If they can get through this, they have a great chance here. Hunter does connect, though, and they're going to be able to get... Where's the spit?
Come on, man. It's the first, man.
And there's the stumble back into the spit, so they get good damage out of it, but I don't know. But Diaz does go down, so you know what? They made that work. They did make that work. The spit was late.
Reloading.
But they make it work out. Get an in cap out of it. That should knock down the DB a little bit more. That will take it down to 69%. 525 points left as they begin this event. As they begin, they push outside. Smoke hunt, juck charge. It's another quad. And this one might be a little bit easier to land. They're going to try and catch him out as they're coming outside. The charge is getting melted down, though. No connection yet. There's the charge. And the hunt does connect. The stumble covers. They're going to get good damage out of it. They're stacking onto Coach there. The Charger did what he could with what was given to him. And that was actually a pretty solid attack, down about 100-some. I really like that. The Charger stumbling the person on top of the van. He knew he wouldn't be able to climb up. So he stumbled the person on top of the van to prevent them from clearing the Hunter, getting some extra rips. Actually, really smart play from whoever that Charger was. We have a big split coming out right now. Where are all the commons? Here they come. I was going to say, we got a boom spawning over that dumpster, going to connect with one on the arc. Hunter from the front. Jockey as well from the front. They're all coming from the front. The Hunter's just going to get chipped down. He's going to connect somehow. The spit goes in. Nice spit. The Jockey is going to get M2'd, though, but Coach has to run the long way through that spit. Jockey ends up connecting onto Rochelle. And they lose more. But they're really close to taking the lead. The spitter did stay alive. Look at that hiding spot. Oh, they pick it! They're going to try and catch some on the rear before they make it in. There's a smoke. Oh, but he pulls him out of the Charger's way. Boomer on the car connecting with one.
Hey, look out. Hey, get your ass up now. Come on.
We have the Hunt flying in. Going to delay the pickup. Hi, Cleo. My co-casters entered the fray. My kitty. Cleo. They have a Jockey up in the front, going to get killed off. Lose Perfection, scrambling a little bit. Shinigami has officially taken the lead. We get the charge, sending it in. Going to get killed off. Spit's got nowhere to spit, just going to delay in the front. Going to get a couple ticks onto Coach. And they're going to just sack it, boom, and go for the quad, it looks like. Boom gets a hop, gets shoved and killed off.
Weapons here.
So the quad will be up amidst the commons. We have one survivor at 1 HP. Smoker does spawn in the front, a little bit awkward because Shinigami pushing back, but of course Lose Perfection is in no hurry. In no hurry to hit. Look how much they are bleeding.
This shotgun will work.
No hurry at all. They're trying to chip that Hunter.
Pull yourself together, man. You're falling apart.
Quad engaged. Smoker drops in. Gonna connect on the front. And that Hunter gets melted out of the air. Charge gets an in cap in the back. Going for Nick as well. Nick is gonna go down as well from the friendly fire. So 2 more in caps. This is gonna knock down the bonus massively.
Let Ellis help you out. Don't shoot that car.
And they've only got 66 bonus. 66 remaining. And Shinigami really split right now. Going to try and make a play off of it. Smoker on the alarm car. Going to actually miss the tongue. Ellis down to 1 HP as well. There's the smoke on to Rochelle. And Nick is going to make Ellis go down for the friendly fire. There's a pounce at the spit. The Boomer stumbled. Nick has died. And that's second at cap. And they're going to wipe. Okay. Nasty little attack there at the end. And that will be Shinigami up 1,032 to 954 as we head into Chapter 3. Ready to go here with Chapter 3. Shinigami playing in front for the first time in this game. Charge from the Smoke Jock with the opening attack. Can they keep this momentum rolling? We have a 76% tank. Charger leading the engage, gets a punch, but gets melted down by those shotguns. The Smoker is a little bit late. Jockey does die off as well. They're just going for sack order at this point. It looks like Blue does land one off the arc, and the Smoker gets killed off. And about 2%, not even 2%, gonna be a full percent gone. And they're keeping this Boomer alive. He can spec out. And that just messed Coach up. He gets one off the proxy. So he'll get reboomed. That ended up being a full 2%. As the common slaps did the work. Now I'm curious where they're going to send this. The strat is to keep it up until the top there. Maybe go for a death charge or some great damage. And I don't see Elusive Perfection making any move to hit. And they have rotated up. So it looks like they want this top hit here. Let's go see. Yep. They want this top hit here. That's the common one. Jock Charge Spit, a very, very good attack. I don't know if we see Death Charge. They might just go for damage. They have a fantastic attack for this spot to just go for damage. These shotguns are up all alone. The SMGs are watching the back, but they are really split. Hunter does pre-spawn forward. The shotguns are going to dip back. It's just a baiting game at this point. Hunter pouncing around. They're going to try and get some chip on it. Nothing for it yet. They do get a little bit, down to 220. Hunter has rotated up to the roof. The two shotguns are up. And they're going to go. If they get caught up here, but Hunter jumps right into a ski. The Charger is not going to get one. It was a good try. The Hunter just... The Hunter just pounced right into the two shotguns. No help. They almost get that death charge. But nothing to show for it. And so they wait that whole time. They get up top, and they get nothing for it. Smoker Boomer Hunter.
Will you cut that shit out?
Last I said to Jockey, they're going to come from below. The Smoke Jock down below. Nice smoke pool. Going to get insta-cleared out. Make it over to the second alarm. After another great shutdown, they still got 91.5% of the bonus.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Reloading here.
Charger in across the bridge, connects onto Diaz. The spit is in. Hunt looking to cover, keeps him in the spit. Nicely done. He does get a couple god frames. But that's not a bad hit, considering they've gotten pretty much nothing at this point. Coach drops right down into the spit. So a little bit more damage lost. As they keep pushing it forward, Jockey, Spitter, Smoker, Boomer. Spitter does get a despawn down to 66 HP. They're about 10% away from the tank. And they're going to try and get another attack in here. Smoker from behind the van. And Coach just leads the way. Nice triple boom coming out. Jockey's going to get a few ticks. Spit's a little bit off the mark. Spit will delay. Smoker, Charger, Hunter, Spitter is just trying to... They're not taking any pills wisely. They're not taking any pills. Hunter is spawned up on the roof. They're going to go ahead and trigger that car alarm. Looks like they're going to try and rotate back. Smoker, Charger, going to try and stack here. Smoke does land. Charger goes in, going to connect, and the double cap in the front. Spit goes out a little bit late. They're still going to get some ticks. Alice actually goes down. Smoker tries to pull him back in, but it gets killed off before he can. So they're putting together the damage. Spitter is still alive, has the spit back, gonna delay even longer it looks like, does get picked off finally. That plank is covered. That's gonna bring the tank, and they're gonna jump into the spit, need a few more ticks, that's a double boom, wait, this tank might insta-commit! It's Dark Styles, the new addition to Lose to Perfection, and he's doing exactly what I thought. He is in. Coach pops his pills, that's gonna be his corner, that's gonna be bye-bye DB. He has a Hunter to Jockey. There's his in cap. He's going to stay in. There's still a lot of coming. The support can come in at any time. 2.8k. He finds another punch. That should be another quarter. Great movement. He does have the corner. One more. There's the in cap. The Hunt connects. And it's just Ellis. And a 2.2k tank. Charger finishes the job. Shinigami will wipe. And how about that? Okay, sorry. I was like half distracted for that whole chapter pretty much. There's like something outside my house right now. But I think we're good now. There was like a lot of ruckus outside. I think the neighbors are being stupid. But we're good now. And I'm locked back in to the casting. Hopefully, no more distractions. Can Lose to Perfection bring this back here? Jock, Charge, Smoke, Boom for the opening attacks. We get ready for the second half of 3. Very, very sloppy survivor play last chapter. Can they bring it back? Can they lock it back in after such a great first chapter? Look at that, Jockey being spawned in safe room. And it's going to get a few ticks, but nothing more. The Charger did miss. I like the idea. They're going to get set. Good sack order. Smoker goes out. Boomer going to connect onto 1. Nothing more. And it's going to be about 3% off the opener. I like that Jockey spawn. Sneaking into the safe room. No one was covering it.
Reloading.
It looks like the Hunter wants to go now. Trying to catch Cannon Net. Who is the XMG in the front? That's going to be the spit. And they're going to cover this. He gets out, though. The Jockey's too late. The Charger didn't go. And they're going to be able to get the top staircase for free. Charger goes in, does connect, but it gets leveled. Gets chip leveled. Sunset Shimmer on the chip level. And they'll get the top staircase for free. They've only eaten about 10%, which isn't bad considering the wipe. The Spitter does delay. No, the Spitter missed. Oh, they're all going to eat a tick for it. That looks like it's out of the way, but not quite. Nice double boom lands. There's a smoke pool. Luckily, there was no charger. That would have been a death after that slow smoker clear. We had the hunter from the top. Looks like just going to wait around a little bit.
Hey, watch out!
Hunter does get chipped a little bit down to 244. Pouncing around. They have a jockey. They have a charger. They're going to have a pretty good attack. Lose Perfection S. Be careful not to lose any survivors here. That could be detrimental. That will be detrimental for the comeback. To me, Tricap with Spit. They probably want to make it across. The Hunter gets skidded. Jockey inbound. Charger from the other side. And that's going to be a kill. They shut that down. Nicely done. Lose the Perfection. Down but not out. It looks like as they all push back. Look at them. The Spit's going to delay and they're going to go back to forward. All the smoke pool into the Spit cannon. That's going to eat a little bit here. Here comes Boom from the side, connecting onto one. Hunter from the top here. Pouncing around. Smoker does miss. They skeet the Hunter. And a pause. All right, back to the action here. After a brief pause. Lose with Perfection.
Reloading!
Look out!
Currently on their way to taking the lead back. It'll all depend on how they take this tank. Spit just doing whatever they can to delay. Kinnanet is bleeding. And the smoke jock stack here. Bit of a slow clear. They almost get the death charge. Oh my god! I didn't even know there was a death charge over here. They almost got it. Not quite though. Just a bit off the mark. And Lose Perfection kind of holding their breath a little bit.
Watch out! Reloading! Dumb shit!
They set up the car alarm, and it looks like they're going to push backwards. They'll be successful, unlike Shinigami was. Hunter in. Nice quad boom, but a beautiful skeet coming out. Jockey's rotating around, looking to catch somebody. And does win that 1v1 against Rochelle. Gonna get a couple ticks. M2 cleared out. And they're gonna hang out and clear the horde back here. They have a pretty good tri-cap here. Where are they going to set up, though? It's going to be hard to get any damage here. Look at the Hunter down below. Inside the water. We have the Charger and the Spitter rotating up to the top. Smoker in from the front. They're going to connect from afar. Charge connects. It's a double cap. In the Spit. One slam goes out. Almost two. Hunt disconnect. And it's going to be a double cap. Yeah, this one was formatted very, very weird, Espresso. And it's lasting a lot longer than it probably should have, but that's not my place. I won't comment further. I won't comment further on that one. Anyway, we have the spit delaying a little bit more. That was a pretty good attack. And that's going to put 2 bleeding for tank. And they're already down to 2 set of pills. It's going to be 3 sets. Eaton here as the tank gets ready. 6% until the tank. So they're not going to take the lead. Can I do something about it? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. We have the charger from the top. Spit goes out on the car. Charger's not even close. I don't know what that was about. We have Dai as this tank. Rotating inside. See, why can't I go over here without getting skyboxed? Now he's going to play for time here and looking to bleed them out as much as possible. They're going to pop that set of pills. They did find an extra set somewhere. They have a Jockey Smoker Hunter. It might be what he wants. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, thank you for the raid, Adam. Jesus, I didn't even notice. My fault. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah. In they go. Tank rotating in. We have the Hunter on top. I don't know what that Smoker is, but the Jock Hunt both up top. And the Smoker's going to catch someone off. They're going to be able to clear it, maybe. Tank's got his corner. Actually loses the corner now. Nick is 1v2ing these SI. Smoker does die off. Tank is in a bad spot. Curve Rock going in. Jockey does land up top, though. And maybe a misplay. Coach started chasing. Well, you know what else happened is they took a week off before the playoffs even started. So, yeah, I don't know. It's been going week to week. Okay, I'll lock in here. We got a double boom off the proxy in the front. Tank is down to 15% second. He's going to rotate back in. He's still got a decent amount of health, 2.7. They can still make something happen. Charger, in, connects onto Ellis. That's going to be no slam. He gets the rock, but it's going to be I-framed. Smoker gets cleared out. He's going to get an in-cap off of this tank, but maybe nothing more. They weren't really shooting him. He's going to decommit. Doesn't get out. He does at 520. They were not shooting that tank whatsoever. Hunter from the ground level. Going to connect onto that. Onto Rochelle. No rock.
Hey, if anyone don't mind, could use a hand.
He's down to 427. They're doing the very best to chip, but it's not working out. Jockey rotating in. That rock connects. Coach wasn't paying attention. There's a boom from below. It's going to be a single. Jockey from below, and that's another rock connecting. This tank is getting so much value. One more. No, that one gets skeeted, and I think we see Lose Perfection start running forward now. Maybe they just leave Coach. I mean, if they can make this tank OAI, they get distance, and maybe they can take the lead. Another rock connects. I think they should just go. The Charger's on the staircase, looking to stop him, though. Going to connect, but no proxy charge. Smoke pool grabs Rochelle, and it looks like they're miscommunicating. And it looks like they want to finish off this tank and keep all 4. They want it. They want it badly. But another rock connecting onto Rochelle off in the distance. One more for good measure? Not quite. They're trying to pick him up from below, but that is way too far of a distance. And another hit coming in. Jockey does connect onto the head. A double boom. This tank has 52 HP, by the way. 25 now. And he's holding on to it. I can't believe this.
Hey, watch out! Help me up already!
Another rock. He's going to stick that pickup. There's a common, and it stops it. Oh, my God. And the tank has died. Disaster. The Hunter scratches him down. They do pick it off before it can escape. Ellis does get picked up. They should be able to get picked up on the Nick. There's going to be a spit looking to delay. And it doesn't spit. And now it's a distance game. Can they take the lead?
Weapons over here.
I don't know how they survived that tank. Actually, I don't know how that tank didn't do less. They just stopped shooting him. We have the Boomer jumping in. A great M2. Jockey is going to lose. the 1v1 as well. So it's going to be a charged smoke left. And they have taken the lead. So Lose Perfection will come out on top. Believe it or not, they'll have the lead heading into finale.
Reloading.
Charge, Spit, Hunt, Smoke. They are all hurting. We have the Hunter from the rear. Spitter from the front for some odd reason. Charger, Smoker looking to stack. They punch him down. Charger gets killed off, but Twilight also dies. It looks like Rochelle's just gonna... Okay, Rochelle is gonna stay. They're gonna try and get all the distance points they can. Coach goes black and white. They're only gonna have time for one more attack. And now WP get the distance. The full distance.
Oh, a safe house.
I think they do. Boom, they were pre-firing that boomer, but it still managed to squeak one in. They're going for it, and they got it! They did it. So they take the lead. 1539 to 1418. Heading into Chapter 4. The finale of Game 1 is upon us. Carried off. The best, most greatest, most amazingest finale, as I'm sure most will agree. There's nothing quite like staircase, followed by another staircase,
Almost there.
followed by perhaps another staircase. And if you're feeling frisky, how about another staircase? As we have a 2-2 Smoke Hunt opening attack. What a pull! I don't know how he managed to get one through there. But the Hunter's a little bit too late. He actually got chipped. Another smoke pull through the rail! No way. Hunter now finally engages, going to get pelted in the head. Lose Perfection playing in the lead for the first time since Chapter 2. They have exchanged leads every chapter. Just a reminder, folks, second map will be Die Scraper. And should a decider be needed, it will be Dark Carnival. And here we go. The event is underway. We have a Charger, we have a Hunter, we have a Jockey. And we have the Spitter. So Shinigami's got a beautiful sack order. It looks like they're going to lead. They're just going to go in now. Hunt for the rear. Charge connects in the front. That's going to be a charge spit. One slam goes out. Jockey's going to keep him in that spit. And it connects. Nick is going to eat a ton. Dark Siles. A set of pills off of the very first difficult attack they have to take. Really setting the mood. Keep pushing on through. They will not get a Spitter this time. It will be another Tri-Cap, this time with the Boomer. Charge Hunt Smoke. Hunter's going to try and catch one off alone. Smoker, pull from the rear, going to connect. Should get mopped up. Hunter is a little bit out of position. And that may have just ended up being a sack of the Smoke Boom. But the Hunter is unfortunately in... He killed himself. What? Okay. Sea Hunter. I'm not sure why he... I'm not sure what that was all about. Oh, I hate trying to follow this. Jesus. Charger spawns in. And he's gonna miss. He's gonna get the stumble, a couple spit ticks. Maybe no. Actually, he does get a couple. Jockey's a little bit out of position and a little bit late. Man, if only they had a hunter here, huh? Boom from the front. Nice M2. Popped out.
Reloading here.
Jockey still spawned, running around in the front, along with the spitter. They killed the boomer off, so they're gonna get a smoker, which they do have now. I'm not sure what the last SI will be. Will it be a charger? Will it be... That should be a charger. Okay, I'll just quit. I don't know stack order. It's a hunter. No, that's right. Yeah, that makes sense. LWP has slowed it down a little bit. They did find another set of pills, so they're back up to 4. Dark Siles is bleeding, but the other 3 haven't taken really any damage. They have a hunt connecting in the front. Survivor's a little bit split. Spit goes out. They're going to get the reset off the jock. They clear it out, but the reset is still nigh. Rochelle drops down along with. These two really have no reason to follow suit, so they're not. They're just going to rotate backwards. Unfortunate for them. They getting that reset. And if they land a double cap, that'd be crazy. But the charger misses and a beautiful skeet in the front, so no double cap coming out today.
Reloading.
The shotgun's taking care of business in the front. They're going to try and keep this spitter. And if they can go, they should be able to get by the reset point before they have another attack up. Pushing by, so no reset again. Jockey does land in the front. And Smoker's in a bit of an awkward spot. Does miss his pull. Hunter in from the side. And he's going to get skeeted. Nicely done. And that should be the final attack before the tank comes up. Couple spit ticks in the rear. We have the tank up. It's going to be in the hands of 2K. They have a charger. They have a jockey. They have a boomer. I thought he was going to do it. They actually are sending in a full attack. Boomer dies first. They kill the charged jock. I have a Hunter Smoker Boomer. I don't know how ideal that one is. Tank in position. They'll have time to sack this Boomer if they're fast. Nice curve rock. But it matters little. He's done the second pass. It looks like they actually won't have time to sack this Boomer. He's going to have to land something. Nice spawn! But he only finds one. But that's still going to bring in the commons. That was a pretty nasty spawn, so he's going to have to Smoker Hunter. He's going to rotate in now. He does land punch number 1 early on the cannonette. Ellis with the body block. Rochelle dumps the pills. Hunter goes in, gets shoved. Shoved again, but he gets an in-cap. Hunter is stuck on that in-cap survivor. He pounces around it. There's a smoke pull. The Hunter looking to cover the clear. The Smoker Hunter is still pouncing around. He gets a second in-cap. He's down to 1.5. Hunter does connect. Tank is rotating in. Gets the punch out again. And is it a death punch? No, it's an in-cap. And the charger doesn't land, but he's got the core. Oh, the charger did land. It's a wipe. Oh my god. 372 and the tank wipes. Can Shinigami do it? Can they upset them in game 1? I can't believe it. The back and forth continues on. So we are live. Can Shinigami do it? Can they pull off the upset in game 1? The Hunter's gonna go fast. He gets shoved! Killed off. Spit goes out. Look at that spread. That's gotta be a good amount of ticks. Down to 88. And they're just going to sack the boom smoke, set up for the first staircase attack. They're going to lose about 2%.
Reloading.
Never got hit. Charger Jockey Hunter Spitter for the first attack. Where do they send it? Do they send it in this hallway? Do they send it at the staircase? It looks like they're setting up for the end of this hallway. Interesting, they switched up their shotguns. The Charger, they rotate up to the staircase. It looks like they want to send it here. The Charger, interestingly, leading the engage. I don't know about that one. Hunter needs to get in a better spot. He's trying to get chipped through. He's trying not to get chipped through the stairs. I don't know if you can. Jockey tries to get from the back, but a beautiful ski coming out. Charge doesn't land. The spit goes out, and they're going to shut down this attack on the staircase. And Nick, oh my god. Unlucky spread if you're losing perfection. And a shutdown. Pushing out there, we're going to see a pretty weak attack here following up. It's going to be another tri-cap, but they're going to have the boom. They're going to probably send it here on the drop. Rochelle chases as one drops. The Jockey connects, can the Hunter cover? And it will. It's a double cap. So they're going to get some damage off the rear. I don't know why Rochelle started chasing outside without her team. And Ellis is struggling to clear this Jockey because of the commons. And a great attack. Down to 38 HP. Going to have to pop those pills. But they do have the extra set right there. So it didn't really matter. And the Smoker pre-spawned. Maybe just looking to set up for this Charger. It's a 2-and-2. Charger in. Missing a little bit to the left. Spit just delays. Smoker's still alive. Fight doesn't want it. I don't know. I'd kill it. He's gonna save. Maybe looking for the reset. You know what? Maybe it's not a bad idea. Going for the reset. Smoker tries to pull. They have a Jockey Spitter Hunter. Hunter is in from the rear. Up top, of course. Maybe looking to make a play if they're able to make the reset. The Jockey can also go for the reset play. Hunter can be a good distraction here. I think Diaz is very aware of the Smoker's presence. But the Jockey gets him! They cleared through the wall! There's the pound spit in the rear. The Smoker still has a chance to make something happen here. A few spit ticks in the back. And the Smoker wants to make a play off somebody who's not a shotgun. Oh, he misses! And the Smoker reset play doesn't work out. And now he's in an awkward spot. And he just goes ahead and jumps off the side of the building. Gets a new SI. Going from the front. Finds one. They might have time for one more. One more something. The Jockey gets cleared out. There's a Charger up. Sending it in. Not going to connect. I thought they were going to go for a Death Charger. That would have been interesting. And that's that. They have pretty decent health as we head into the tank. Sunset Shimmer will have this one. And I do believe it is Wiper, but what a skeet. I do believe it is Wiper Bust. They won't have very long after the tank to wipe them. So if Shinigami can manage to kill this tank, is he gonna do it? That's not the spot, that's not the spot, that's not the spot! Oh! Okay. Tank down to 20% first, they get the boom. I think he's got the right path now. Yeah, he does. In he goes. Charger, Jockey, Hunter. the support they want. Game 1 rides on this tank. Sunset Shimmer against Shinigami. In he goes. Can Shinigami pull off the upset? We find out now. He gets punch number 1. He's got his corner. They're focusing him really well. He's down to 2K. He's down below 2K. He's got no incap. They have to go now. The charger lands. The hunter lands. It's so close. Can the jockey connect? No jockey. It doesn't die. Or it doesn't get one. They're gonna survive. Maybe. They have 665. Tank is chasing. Turns his attention back to Rochelle. And the tank is dead. It was so close. The tri-cap was there.
Anyone else feel like crap right now?
Shinigami survives. It's a little over 100 points. Can they do it? Losing Perfection maybe has 1 or 2 hits. They have maybe 2 hits if they're lucky to wipe them here. Smoker just dies. Spit goes out and delays. Shinigami might do it. There's the charge and an in cap, and it's just gonna delay. Jockey spawns in, rotates away. Jockey does get killed off. Hunter from the front. They get a smoke pool in the back, but he gets shelved off. Now it's just a hunt spit. And that will be it, ladies and gentlemen. Shinigami is going to pull off the upset in game 1. I can't believe it. Hello and welcome back, everyone, to this best of 3.
Hey, Nick.
We are on game 2.
Your mom's car.
Die Scraper will be the map of play for the second game. Shinigami pulling off upset
I think this building's on fire.
in the first game
Let's go then.
on Lose with Perfection's map of choice, might I add. They are on a Cinderella run, losing in the first round of the playoffs, falling down to the loser bracket, and have fought their way all the way up to this point. That path including an upset over the number 3 seed in the second division. So they've really, really brought it and are continuing the Cinderella run and Lose with Perfection, the number 2 seed in the second division. Their only loss being to the undefeated Navi, is on their back foot here, trailing 1-0 in the series. Looking to avoid a huge 2-0 sweep and probably one of the biggest upsets that I've seen in this cup. Now, I'm a big LWP fan, I will admit. I'm a fan of them. And they've really dominated up to this point. Like I said, they really went toe-to-toe in a best of 3 of their own with Navi. What I found out is they must be fans of the Counter-Strike team. I started watching Counter-Strike recently, and I saw Navi at the exact same logo, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. That's a Division 2 team in the Fallen Kings Cup. They must be big fans. And here we go. Oh. But Lose with Perfection on the back foot, trailing 1-0 in the series. Can they win Die Scraper, or will it be a 2-0 sweep? Shinigami on the survivor side first. They're going to jump down, going for the charge. Charges connect up top. Hunter's going to cover. It's going to be a tri-cap off the early goings here. The Smoker still got him. Quad boom. And what an attack. And I'm getting flashbacks. I don't know. We saw a tri-cap in the opening attack and carried off onto Shinigami. And LWP waking up a little bit, realizing the stakes right now. Remember, winner of this will move on to face Navi in the grand finals. Loser is gone. One team Shinigami going for the Cinderella story of a lifetime, and Lose to Perfection is going for vengeance. Barely losing to Navi by the skin of their teeth in the winter bracket finals. They're out for vengeance. We have a tri-cap. The best tri-cap you can get, especially at this spot. Ellis jumps down, leading the way. Charger in the back, 600 HP. They have no smoker, though, which I feel like you kind of want a smoker here. The Charger disconnect, though. The Hunter covers. And I don't have eyes on the Jockey. One slam goes out. Jockey's still looking for one. That's a second slam. Jockey goes in, gets M2'd, and gets killed off. But Diaz is going to eat a ton. Down to 79% bonus as we are 16% away from the tank. Great first two attacks coming out. There's an extra set of pills on those boxes. I don't know if they see them yet. It looks like they do. Ellis has popped. And it's going for them now. But they're going to try and make a play off the separation. The smoke pool goes out. Hunter looking to cover. The smoker gets cleared before he can. There goes the hunt. There's the spit. The spit gets blocked by something. There's the smoke pool. Gets a couple ticks, but that spit getting blocked was huge. As we have the tank up, it's going to be in the hands of Dark Siles. This is tank number 9 of the game. Charger Hunter Jockey. That's pretty good support. I think he might just roll in with this. Dark Siles. This is pretty good.
Ammunition.
And he's just trying to bleed up Diaz, but it really doesn't matter because he has another set of pills. He's down to second pass. He's going to have to go in. No sack was made, so they will go with the Charger Hunter Jockey. And here we go. He's rotating in. Bringing in that car. I don't know if Shinigami's going to try and push back down or not. Ellis is looking like he wants to. The car's a little bit off to the right. Will they attack? The Hunter's dead! The tank kills the Hunter. And they're going to make it back down. And he's down to 25% second. He's got to be careful. And he drops in immediately. He's down in SI. He's down 2 SI, actually. Shinigami's actually outplaying them right now. He doesn't have a corner yet. He finally gets one, but he's got no support. The Jockey gets M2'd. Oh, the coach eats a punch. He gets an in cap.
Damsel in distress over here.
Down to 433. They're going to get this pickup. But it looks like this tank is only going to get one in cap. And he goes AI, and he's going to just drop in and die. So, Shinigami bouncing back after a rough couple of attacks. They walk away with 544 points of bonus. Probably only one more attack to deal with, depending on where they send it. They have a Charger, they have a Hunter, they have a Spitter. I think I send it around this corner. I feel like this almost never works. And they do wait. So I feel like that corner hit never really works. Last hit's a Jockey, so this is pretty good for this alleyway. There's still a lot of bonus on the table that they got to knock off. There's already spawned up on the roof. Everything's going to come from the top. Here they come from the top. The double cap connects. It's almost a tri-cap. The spit lands. This is going to be decent damage. Rochelle is going to eat an in cap, and Nick almost goes down himself. That's a huge hit. And their spit goes out and knocks Nick down. And they knock a good 300 off of that one. 282 is the final total that they will walk in with. Smoke from the rear looking to slow them down. Boomer goes in, and they're going to walk in. It's 780. So Shinigami putting up a decent chapter score again. Can LWP match it?
That was close.
I feel like that's not a tough tank to take.
Christ, those guys are such
The
assholes.
survivors do it right.
Evacuation zone is clear. Over. Services now.
As we are going live, Loser Perfection looking to avoid a rough Chapter 1 falling behind in Game 2. They drop down. Here comes the hit. All from the top here. Nice ski coming out. Charger from below. Gonna connect. It's gonna be a little double cap. Triple boom lands off the proxy. And that'll be about 4% gone from the opener. And they're gonna rush it through.
Down here. Ammo here.
Jock Hunt Charge Spit will be the attack. Again, they have no smoker. Are they gonna hit? No, Hunter spawns it down below. Again, they have no smoker. Which I feel like can be pretty critical here. But LWP made it work on their SI side. Can Shinigami do the same? We have the Charger, the Hunter, already pre-spawned up. They're sitting at the back end of the alley. Or of the little sewer area. A stalemate right now. LWP clearing out every coming behind. Nobody, I don't see anybody up top. There is a jockey up top. Oh, the Hunter rotated up as well. Maybe looking for a choke point angle. Hunter's drop down. So the jockey going for the drop down. The Charger connects. Hunt's looking to cover. They don't get the ski. And the jockey lands up top and Ellis dropped. And they're down one. Oh, disaster for Lose with Perfection. What is happening? Shinigami is on one tonight.
You're not dead yet.
They lose one early. Oh, man. Get those upset alarms ringing. Get them ringing good. Because Shinigami is all over LWP right now. As we have Diaz, the tank up. It's tank number 10 of this best of 3. Jockey's puppy guarding the stairs. Tank is getting this car around the corner.
I hear a jockey.
Tank smacking around the car. He's down about 700 in chip. My bad, I had to do something. Jockey Charger Hunter is his support. This is what he's going to roll in with. It's going to be very tough to kill this tank with 3. We're going to find out. In they go. They're rotating towards the car. He misses punch number 1. They're doing good work on him. He doesn't have a corner yet. Here comes the support. He finally does have a corner. They're still focusing this tank hard. He still needs 2 more punches. Here comes the support. Charger from the doorway. Hunter, Jockey from the doorway. They're trying to focus down the support. Jockey does die. Hunter. Oh, but the car from downtown disconnect, but there's no more support, but he still has 2.1k. And the Charger lands. LWP is going to wipe. And we have the alarm bells ringing. Upset alert here in the Fallen Kings. The number 2 seed is trailing in Game 2, down 1-0 in the series. We head to Chapter 2. Shinigami looking to continue their Cinderella run. All right, we have returned here. The upset alert. Ringing right now. Smoker Hunter Boomer Charger for the opening attack. Shinigami up over 500 in game 2. Up 1-0 in the series. Pushing out. Shinigami's out. Here comes the SI. Hunter from the top. Smoker from the alarm car. Misses. Charger rockets in. Misses his charge. Hunter against Skeeted. There's the smoke pool from the back. And they will leave it alive. Boom goes out. And Shinigami should just be able to blitz this. They blitz the room. And nothing coming out from that opener. 1%. Not even. 0.7. Tri-cap with spit. Charge smoke jock. Some decent damage potential here, but they're going to rock it from all the way up at the tippy top here. This will be the final hit before tank. They need to do something with it fast because all 4 survivors are 5 punches. Here we go, they're going to try and make a play. A Charger from the front, rockets in, misses that charge. Smoker gets killed off. Jockey searching for one in the back. Can't find it, looking for some scratches. Just connect on the coach, a little bit of separation in the spit. That's going to be a pretty good hit, actually. Rochelle walks into the spit to clear it out. And that actually knocks him all the way down to yellow. And the tank is up. It's going to be Twilight. Or Elusive Perfection, a big important tank here. They don't want to fall behind early. Or they don't want to fall behind too bad early. Does he go for the car? The survivors are not in a position to punish him for it. Look at this boom. Oh, the boom finds 3. Oh, no. But the tank is not ready just yet. Great first punch. Oh, he's getting some good hits on this car. If the comments are trickling, he might be able to just rotate it in. He might be able to just roll in. That's some great car hits. There's still a decent chunk of common. The boom does get mopped up, though. It looks like the commons are dead now. Oh, I don't know about that car hit. Hunter Smoker Charger. There's a smoke pool trying to find one in the front. Couldn't quite, and the Smoker's now picked. The tank does not have one support. He's going to hide behind this car. They're doing good chip on him. Down to 5.2. Oh, no. Car is out of position. In they go. And they're rotating around. Charge connects. Can this Hunt get one? The Charger gets bopped up. He's playing too hard, but the car. What a skeet coming out. And now this tank has got nothing. Oh, its car bounces off the light. And it bounces off the top. And he's not going to get anything else. He's dead. Oh, my goodness. Shinigami.
We got guns.
I cannot stress how insane this is. Shinigami was one of the lower seeds coming into this. They were one of the teams that snuck in on a 3-3 record. Thanks to some dropouts, they snuck in. And here they are, and then they lose in the very first playoff game they play, badly. And now here they are, in the losers bracket finals, up 1-0 in the Loser Perfection series. And taking it to them on game 2. They have a chance to 2-0 sweep the number 2 seed. 2-2, following the tank. Smoke charge. Stalemate right now. Smoker's chip. Charger goes in, does connect. The spitter's late though. And the spit gets blocked.
That'll hold me.
Diaz blocked the spit.
Reloading. Will you cut that shit out?
They rotate it into the room. There is a quad up, but of course, this event does not end. They're going to send it anyway. They don't need to. The Charger goes in. The Smoker connects. The Hunt connects. It's going to be a double cap and some damage, but not enough. They didn't need to do that. This event does not end. They could have waited and let them bleed. Misplay, I think, from Lose with Perfection. And they may be rattled right now. No team has done this to them, not even Navi. The #1 undefeated team did this to them.
Gonna be some biblical shit happening to you if you do that again.
But not that goddamn noise.
Reloading here.
Reloading.
Two in the corridor. Hut charge.
Do not shoot me.
Hunter in the front. Diaz. A one-on-one.
I hear Hunter around.
Does he win? Charger can stack. Charger exposes himself. It's a little bit of chip coming out. Hunter in. There's the skeet missed. Spit goes out. Here comes the charge. Looking to stumble him. Does he pull him back in? No, he's just out of it. Oh my god. Another break. Caught by Shinigami.
That'll keep me tight.
And they're up to the elevator. There's 718 points of bonus. Still on Shinigami. One last hit. 700 bonus. It is a quad. Can LWP turn the tides in their favor? Because right now it's not looking good. The elevator's open. This will be the final attack. The commons are clear. Shinigami pushes it. Hunter's up, breaks the glass. They know exactly where he is now. It's going to be tough for him to come out of there. They're pushing it. They need to go. They make it in with the 7-Eleven. 2,088. They are up over 2,000 points. Oh my god. Or not quite. It's like 1,800? I don't know. They're up big right now. Lose with perfection. It does. It looks real bad. I can't believe what I'm witnessing right now. This would be the upset of Division 2. Right here. Especially in a 2-0 sweep. But we're not done yet. LWP is not out yet. And we have a sub. And Amayu has come in. For Lose with Perfection, they're back to their core 4. Is this where the tides turn? This is their core 4 right here. And Amayu has subbed in. But will it be enough? He is trailing. He comes into his team trailing big. Down 1-0 in the series. Will he be enough? Will the chemistry come back? We'll find out. We have the Hunter pre-spawned up on the ground level. Out they go. They push the Hunter. And they get the skeet. Charger is in the safe room area. He gets melted down. Boomer from the top. Triple boom lands. There's a smoker still off on the mark there. And I think they're just going to go. Smoker, wow, what a pull. But it gets cleared out. And another, pretty much no damage take. And they're going to blitz through here.
Reloading! Gotta reload!
Reloading!
Reloading here!
They shoot off the howitzer. We have a jockey, smoker, hunter, spitter, nice tri-cap. They slow down in this room, gonna clear out the comms that are staggering from the rear from that triple boom. Smoker leads, a little bit of a separation. Edemiah clears it up. Jockey gets emptied in the rear. Hunter is off all alone. Gets chipped and skeeted. So another shutdown. LWP looking back to form here. Can they keep it though? Because we have the tank coming up. Team Captain Kazad. We'll have this one. This is tank 12 of this best of 3. It looks like they're pushing the issue. They're not going to let this tank get the car for free. He's going to rotate around, it looks like. No, he's going to have to go the front ways. And I don't see them. They're not going to let him get this car for free. But they got to be careful not to eat a boom. Which they do have up right now, along with the Charger Jockey. Where is he going? He's rotating the long way for this car. But now LWP is just going to go back. Kazad has misplayed horrifically right here. This is an AI tank, if I've ever seen one. He does get a Grace Spirit. Okay, wait. He gets the Grace Spirit, but he's down to 50. Yeah, he's done. It's AI. A huge misplay. He went the long way. Are they going the whole way back? LWP! Back the whole way. And this tank has officially... Oh, he's getting Grace Periods. Doesn't matter. He's at 10. And it's AI. But they have this alarm car to worry about. They have to be careful. I don't know how wise it was to come back here. An AI tank, 4 SI, and an alarm car. LWP has to be extra careful. Charger, Hunter, Smoker. Tank, throws a rock. It's going to get melted down. Rock did not connect. It's a quad. Tank misses. He's going to get one punch. Charger misses. Smoker should get mopped up. Well, the jockey! It's almost a rolling... And it's almost a tri-cap! Oh my god, they're going to get good damage off of these charger punches. Jockey's still not cleared up, but Coach is doing well to distract this tank. Ah, he finally gets a punch, and the tank dies off. And that was so close to a tri-cap. But they do walk away with 905. But here's the thing. They only have 100-some bonus to spare right now. 905 is their current. Shinigami walked in with 708. And they were already trailing by about 500. Heading into this chapter. Triple boom connecting. We have a Charger Hunter Spitter. They're probably going to save. So they really need to basically not take any damage. If they're going to lose this chapter, they can't do it by much. Because they're already trailing. That brings up their bonus to 935 with the pills. Hey, MK. Road to Hell. Katsuki Nakori. Ooh. Cool. We got the attack in the corridor here. Spit goes out pre-spit. What a spread. But now we're not going to see a spit for the corridor.
Reload.
Spitter's about to get a spit back. Actually, he does have her spit back. Look at that hiding spot. Where are you?
Stairs.
What? Oh. That's not a hiding spot. Spit goes out. Delaying it a little bit. Getting a couple more ticks. And they're about to lose the chapter. And they find another set of pills. Brings up the bonus to 847. And they push it out finally. Charger in. That's a double charge. The hind up top. It's the jockey. It's the rolling tri-cap to clear out the jockey. That's going to be the chapter loss from Shinigami. Or from the LWP. Shinigami won the chapter. Rough going.
Can we stop shooting each other?
All right, sorry. They really need to be careful not to take much more damage. They're pushing this button hard right now. Jockey did despawn. We have a spitter up and 2 more SI up in about 5 seconds. They should be able to get the button. Next deck will probably be the corridor in the front. They need to shut that down. They need to shut down the last hit before the elevator. They cannot lose more bonus. They have 571. Remember, Shinigami won it in with 708, so they already lost this chapter. The gap's just going to keep climbing. We have the Hunter already pre-spawned forward. Charger on the left side, Hunter on the right side. Spit. Up with them, Jockey trying to get that in between spawn. But I don't think they're going to give that up. Actually, they got to be careful. If both of their shotguns push forward, that Jockey will have that spawn because Alice is not blocking it. I don't think from that vantage point he actually blocks that spawn. If the 2 shotguns push forward, he might have that spawn now. Rochelle might be too close. Charger in. Does connect. Spit. Goes out. Hunter gets skated. Nicely done by Sunset. A little bit of spit ticks coming out, though. They are down to 482. Jockey connects in the front.
Reloading.
We'll start the elevator up. Boomer behind the pool connects with 1. Charger Smoker. Another SI up in 5. That was a sack. So this might be a quad sack. They have a spit right now. They're going to have to go fast if they want the quad sack. They're going to go ahead and keep the track up. Hunt, charge, smoke, spit. Hunter pre-spawned up, breaking out the glass. Commons have been cleared out, 464 points. Already chapter lost. Trying to keep it below 300. Smoker pull from side of the generator. Hunter is rotating around as far as he can. It's the double charge connecting. Pounce goes in. That's an in cap. And the Hunter lands as well. Not getting cleared. Oh, they're going to lose this chapter big. And LWP still going to be trailing pretty big heading into 3.
Let's get you on your feet.
Let's see. 290 is the bonus.
Inside now.
Shinigami still on top. 2088 to 1161. So we head into 3. LWP in danger.
I ever tell you about the time that Grandpa took me on
We are going live. Chapter 3, Shinigami up.
Alice, we don't have time for that right now.
Right now, Charger connects. Hunter flies in, gets stuck in the charge target, but they're going to get some good ticks off that spit. It's going to be 5% of the bonus gone. %38 tank. This is where the tides can turn.
I'm reloading.
Reloading.
Smoker tries to get a pull in the rear. Not going to find it. Boom. Getting a nice double arc. Smoker's still in the rear looking for something. He's going to get popped out. The jockey charger going to save it. Looks like that was just a sack. Maybe they can hit on the run back from the tank.
Don't make me get ugly with you.
And they're going to go here. They're going to catch a double cap in the in-between. One slam goes out from that charger. Almost two. The damage keeps tallying up. Shinigami eating a little bit. We have Cannonette. The tank up. Number 3 of this game. Number 13 of the best of 3. Fair curve out here on Coach, who is running back, but not quite able to curve that. Gonna send in an attack. Smoker pull. A little separation on the neck. Gonna get melted down. Tank rotates forward. Hunter gets skinned in the rear. I don't know if they killed that. They killed that boom second. They're gonna get a Smoker jockey charger, I do believe, based on the way they killed that. I do believe that's the order. Coach is being really aggressive. Oh, that rock almost connected. Cannonette down to second pass. He's going to roll with what he's got. Jockey, charger, Smoker. So it's exactly what I thought. Big things needed from this tank. Cannonette. Looking to bring his team back into it. And it comes SMG, just melting him down to 3.4. Smoker pull in, but it's going to get cleared up. Tank went for somebody else. There's a punch. And the SI all crawling in from the rear. Jockey does connect. Looking to get around the corner. The charger's dead, though. And the tank's display keep away. And he's actually dead. He lands a rock, but Shinigami absolutely just melts down this tank. Ugh. And I don't think that's enough damage. 916 points still remaining.
Weapons over here.
Tutu following the tank. It's going to be a smoke hunt. Where are they going to send it? It's a 2-2. So where do you want to send this? You want to get rid of it quick? It looks like they want to take their chances and send it on the staircase. Hunter pre-spawned up forward. Maybe just around this corner here. He's going to get chased. He's got to be careful. Okay, they know he's there now. Smoker maybe leading the engage, and they just get around the corner. Hunter pouncing around. Gets away before any major damage is done. But they know both SI are up there now. Smoker almost there. Hunter pouncing around is going to die off. Double boom in the back. Okay. They can get a quad if they want, but the Spirit's going to go ahead and save.
Reloading.
That's better.
Charge. Missing. Hunt connects, but the spit went for the charge target. Jockey gets a separation. Should get a few ticks out of this.
Weapons over here!
Up that escalator.
797 is the bonus total. As Shinigami pushes up into the big room. Well, we have a split here. Smoker tries to take advantage of it, but Rochelle's just a little bit too quick. We have a Charger Hunt Boom to go along with that Smoker, but they managed to make it in no problem. They're going to call the go-go. Glass is broken. Charger climbs up. Hunter does land. Charger in. Doesn't land, but the Smoker tries to get a pull through, but it bounces off the counter and lands at the top. Nice single boom proxy, and they get the sack order they want. Hot Jock spit. And they have the good sack order, so that will be a charge. Probably done right here on this staircase. Oh, wait, they're going to send it in now, maybe. Jockey's already up. Okay, he's way up front. So they're going to bank it up here. Maybe rotating around. Shinigami has slowed it down to kill the commons. They're going to make a play. But there's nowhere really to spawn. Charger from below. Everything else from the front. Hunt lands. Charge lands. That spit spreads. What a spread! Almost an in cap. Down to 612. It's still a lot of bonus, though. Jock spit. Jockey does die. Smoker does as well. And they're running out of hits. They still have 500 bonus. 550 to be exact. This is the final one. They have to make something here. And it's a 2-2 hunt charge. Hunter's scaring him away a little bit. They're going to send it. Spit goes out. Hunter can't find a target. The charger lands up top. Hunter lands down below. And they're getting some slams and some damage out of this. No one's... Pick him up. And that should be that. 472. And they'll walk it in. That is still a really good chapter score. 3260 after 3 for Shinigami. And if Lose the Perfection doesn't put up a great chapter here, then their time in the Fallen Kings will come to an end. And we'll have a huge upset. So, it's a 4% opener. Sorry, I missed it.
Hey, I'm reload.
Look at this jockey. We're gonna catch someone off alone. I'm gonna find it. It was a good attempt. But now with that, I think Lose to Perfection should be able to make their way into the room.
Reloading.
And they really gotta take this tank well. They need to take it very well. They need a huge chapter.
Oh, Lord.
Smoker from the front, Jockey from the rear. There's a hunt boom. The Smoker does manage to land. Nick's gonna try his chances. A 1v1 with this Jockey. He does succeed. The hunt boom did not go. Tank is up. And Ellis is gonna wisely block those spawns from that Hunter Boomer. Nicely done. As Prim. I can't say that name. I'm gonna call him Prim. Has this tank. Hey, no need to shoot me, Twilight. That's rude. Lose the Perfection really needs to take this. No in-caps, ideally. They need a massive chapter. Ooh. And this tank looks like he's rotating forward. He's going to eat about 300 for that. Hunter Charger Boomer. This Boomer hasn't made any attempt to go. There it goes. Lands a double. This tank may roll in off of this, actually. That's pretty good. He's going to do so. A double boom. Nick walks right into the punch, baby. Oh, tank still has nothing. He's down to 3.5. They're getting great damage off him. Oh, but a double punch on the boom targets. Got the corner on the Nick. Charger does miss, though. Hunter, they're going to be able to mop the support. It's only going to be one in cap, I think. Cannonet did pop the pills, though. Oh, he got out. No in cap. Cannonet with the moves. The schmoves. Oh, but he eats the rock. Don't be too greedy, Cannonet. Tank rolls back in. He's going to die. No in cap. LWP. This is it right here. This could be what they need. They need to keep pretty much all this bonus, though. They need to win this chapter huge. Spit delays. Cannonet, they're going to keep feeding pills. DB still hasn't been opened yet. Jockey looking to get a separation. Nice M2 from Rochelle. Spit eyes up as well. Boom from the front. Does connect onto 2. Smoker getting a separation out of Mayu? No, he's going to go for Rochelle instead. They're going to stack in the front. They just did below 1,000 bonus down to 997 as Cannonet did pop that extra set of pills. They need to win this chapter by a big amount, though, because they were trailing by a bit. By, like, almost 1,000. It was like 900 heading into this chapter. And they're currently up about 500 in bonus. That will be a manageable finale if they can keep this, but they have to shut everything down. And this event is tough. Can be pretty tough if not done right. The God hit, Jock Hunt charge with the spit.
Got it.
Generator has started. LWP rotates right.
I'm a reload.
All the SI are camping in that room up top. LWP is probably going to stay down here for now then.
They're coming.
All the SI have dropped down except for that charger.
Look out now.
Shinigami taking an awful amount of time to hit. Jockey up. Maybe going to lead the engage. They're trying to get the survivors to break that glass, and it worked. Here they come. Hunter does land on the shotgun. The spit goes out. Charger can keep him in it. And the jockey lands as well. Oh, this is going to be huge damage. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. And they're just going to go. They're down. 7-13. Oh, man. That was a huge hit.
I don't know about you folks, but looking at that map, I wouldn't mind going to New Orleans.
Two on smoke. Pretty bad hit, but they're going to send it in this corridor, in this tight enclosed room. The hunt lands. The shotgun's not winning their 1v1s. And they're in danger of losing this chapter. 652 to Shinigami's 472 right now. And it really is all Shinigami right now. LWP looking rough. I don't know if they didn't practice in the time that they were off, but it's not over yet. This finale is worth a good chunk, and there's a lot of shenanigans that can be done. But they have to deal with this tri-cap. A charger, a hunter, a spitter, and a jockey. The God hit, the final attack for the safe room. No matter by how much, they do need to win this chapter, and that's not going to do it for you, as they're going to stack Sunset, Shimmer, and the Spit at end cap. And there is still a jockey up. Trying to catch Ellis at the top, but connects on the coach. No fall damage coming out. We'll see what the damage is when they pick him up. There's still a Spit, and it goes out. Nick's eating it! Oh my god, they lost the chapter. So it's about a 900-point difference. Heading into 4, the finale. Can Shinigami pull off the 2-0 sweep in the biggest upset in Division 2? We find out next chapter. We are live. The finale of Die Scraper. Actually, a pause. Oh, never mind. We're good. Fake me out here. We are live with the finale. 3260 to 2293. LWP trailing by a good chunk of points. But we know what can happen in this finale. They sack the Spit early. They sack whatever else they had. They have a smoker jockey. And everything banks on this crazy, crazy choke point that the Die Scraper finale has. It all comes down to this, I feel, for LWP. Maybe not all. Maybe it doesn't all come down to this. This is a 800 distance map, but they're already trailing by more than that. So even if they wipe here, they're already going to need bonus. 2 boom lands in the back. They have a smoker jockey charger. It all, so yeah, you know what? It's all gonna really come down to what they can do with this. What they can do with this choke.
I hear a smoker.
Big things riding on this. The quad is up. Nick pushes up. And he gets ledge hung. Oh, already a bad start for Shinigami. Coach going for the pull up. Smoker only got chipped down a little. Nick is up. But the Smoker could just stay hidden, realistically. There's another ledge hang, and he's even further up. They're going to have to push up now. Here comes the jockey. M2'd. Hunter below. Oh, no. And the Charger gets killed. Coach wins it. Oh, but Ellis is dead. Who needs the Charger? The Smoker wins the day. And that's a survivor down early, and this just became feasible. This just became doable. Sending in the 2 and 2. Jockey gets mopped up. Smoker is the Smoker is dead. Single boom goes out, and they're gonna sack into a quad. They're gonna go for the. They're gonna go for it right now. Ooh la la. And the survivors have pushed into the restroom. The quad attack. It's not even a quad. Oh wait, this could be bad. Wait, it's a misinterpretation. They thought it was a quad. I thought it was a quad. There's actually a spit. Spit gets the pre-spit. Charger gets blocked. Oh, the double cap. Kill the jockey. It's the tri-cap. It's the line. They did it. What a tri-cap. And this just became doable, ladies and gentlemen. But they need 335 bonus to tie it. 336 is the magic number to send it into Game 3 to avoid the 2-0 sweep, to avoid the biggest Division 2 upset of this cup. LWP needs 336, which means they need to make it through that choke point, and they need to kill 2 tanks and keep 300 some bonus. It's a big ask. But their tournament life is on the line now. So if there was ever going to be a time to lock in and have their best survivor play that they've had, which has been kind of sloppy since carried off Chapter 1, it would be now. This would be the time to do it. Remember, that means all 4 survivors. So if they lose 1 at this choke point, then Shinigami will move on to the grand finals. I just got a friend request from Zoe. Who is Zoe? Hi, Zoe. Two games. Private profile. Yep, that's legit. I'm not going to answer that. Oh. I just got a message on Xbox. I know who it is now. We are going live here. 336 is the magic number. Spitter, Jockey, Charger, Smoker. Again, it's going to really come down to what they do on this choke point.
Will you cut that shit out?
Reloading.
Sorry, it was kitty pet time. So here we go. LWP. A jockey, a charger, a smoker, and a boomer for this choke point. If they can get by this unscathed, then it's feasible. It's very feasible. Smoker's in position. Jockey breaks the door up top. It looks like the charger wants to below spawn. Did he just rotate up top? He did. He just rotated up top. They're trying to bait out that smoker. Charger's up as well. Nick's got to be careful. Charger! Oh, he lands, but he doesn't get the death charge. That's a clear. Now they can avoid this death smoke there in the clear. Boomer lands too. They're not killing him. Oh, they need to go. They do need to go though. They don't want that side to come back. There's the smoke pull. No kill. Spit goes out on the bottom. A couple takes, but this Hunter's all alone up at the top. And they get skated. And they did it. They make it through the choke point. And they're going to have like 1,200, a little over 1,200 points of bonus to spare.
Alice, you go first.
1,200 points of bonus. Jock, smoke, boom, charge the attack out. Charger's gonna try and get a little hop in. Chalky from the top, nice M2. Smoker tries to get a separation, cannot find it. They're gonna chase that thing down. Actually does get the separation, but it should get mopped up. Boomer lands one down below, and that's gonna be a good sack order. As they rotate over to the spot. And this is it. Let's get an exact number here. They have 1,196 points that they can spare off bonus. So they can take a couple bad hits. They gotta kill 2 tanks though. That's gonna be the tough thing. They gotta kill 2 tanks, make it with 336. They have a great hit though, tri-cap up. And they want to avoid taking a bunch of damage too early. Hunter is below, pouncing around, trying to maybe just make some noise. Here comes the jockey charger, look at the stack, and they land the double! That's exactly what you didn't want. Oh, but the spinner didn't go! The spinner spat on the wrong person! Oh my god, a lot of damage just got avoided by LWP. The spinner spat on the wrong target. They do still have 4 sets of pills as well? 2. Okay, they have 2 sets. I thought there were 4. Nice boom from below. Gonna land a single. I thought there were 4, but it's only 2. I guess maybe they already took one. No, they didn't. They're gonna go. Oh, the charge grabs the boots. And the charge spit. Smoker's gonna keep him in it. Oh, that's bad. That's bad news bears for Canonet. Very bad for Canonet. And that's a huge hit. And now the chances for LWP not looking good. As 2K has this tank. They rotate around to the pool area. He's going for Cobra Ball. Careful, buddy. That Cobra Ball not in a good spot. Now it is. Good hits. Oh. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Careful. Be careful. Be careful, tank. He's still working it in. Oh, no. Be careful, buddy. And he loses it. So he's in. Hunter Charger Jockey is the support. They need to take, like, no hits off of this one if they want a chance to kill both. He misses punch number 1. He's got him in the pole. He's dancing him. I like it. And they're doing work. Hunter gets skated. Charger gets melted. Tank tries to climb out. He still doesn't have a punch. It's a no-hitter. Oh my from the Shinigami tank. They're up to 952. They're gonna have to pop more pills though eventually. Number 336 is the number. They have lots to spare. They need to not take any hits here. They can't take any bad ones. We have the post-tank follow-up. Smoke Hunt 2-2.
I'm a reload. Reloading.
Hunter gets skeeted. Smoke and separation gets mopped up. Spit's got nowhere, and they're gonna go for the quad. Ooh. Shinigami's got the quad. 912 points of bonus on the table. We got the smoker below. Oh, I see what the play is here. I like it. I like the attempt. They're going for death charge. They're banking it. They're going for the win right here. Smoker's trying to find somebody, anybody. LWP's not going to go into that hole. Now the Smoker's kind of in an odd spot. What a skeet coming out. Smoker gets cleared. The Charger's not going to get it. Wait a minute. Oh, Ellis fell down. One punch goes out, but they kill the Charger. Oh, that was scary. Second tank is up. Diaz has it. 813 points. They need 336. Can they do it? Can they bring this back? It all rides on this tank. They have a Boomer and a Hunter currently up right now. One more SI up in a second. It's going to be a jockey. You couldn't ask for anything better than this. Tank rotating around the top. Are they going to stay here? Is the play here? He's down to second pass. They're going to roll with this Boomer. And the SI are playing for a rotation. But I think LWP is just going to stay here and play on the staircase. He's in. Everything riding on this one. He doesn't have anything. He's got his corner on the sunset. That's going to be an in cap. Boomer did miss. He goes down. 1.9. Support rolling in. He's trying to decommit. Hunter going for Ellis and gets skated. The rock lands. He's got another corner. The jockey connects as well, but they mop it up. Is this going to be enough? It's a second in cap. The tank is dead. Is it enough? The pickups. Oh no, that might have been enough. And it is. It's GG. Shinigami did it. And that's it. That was enough. On the last tank, Shinigami did it. And in the biggest upset this cup has seen, in the second division, Lose with Perfection is going to fall. The number 2 seed. Upset, and the Cinderella story continues. You've gotta be kidding. The Cinderella story is not over. A 2-0 sweep.